welcome back to 59 Gaming. Thank you so much for coming by today. It means the absolute world. Today we have another interview for you guys because we know how much you guys have been enjoying these. And go ahead and introduce yourself, my very special guest.
Ohio! Hello, I'm the Super Battle Road King. That's my name.
Yep. yeah, Matt Sneakin might.
I'm taking that title
back. You about that.
Stole my name. All right.
Yeah,
I'm taking it back, Ningen.
Yeah, it seems that way. It seems that way, man. And again, thank you for coming on today. I have a couple of questions for you. It's just going to be like a very informal type of interview. I'm going to hit you with a very hard question that hit everybody with for that first one. Right here I have, what is your favorite gaming franchise? That's not Dragon Ball.
That is easy. Final Fantasy.
True. Okay, yeah, I've heard your Final Fantasy 9 tracks a couple times. How about another one?
If another one, I'd throw in Resident Evil.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
And if I could do another one, I would do the Chrono series, so Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. I'd add that in there as well.
Very cool, dude. No, I had no idea that you played those. So, like, you grew up with Final Fantasy, like, in the Chrono stuff?
Yep. Chrono Trigger, huge back in the day. You know, art done by Toriyama, by the way. So all the characters, right, all have that Dragon Ball Z look to them. And then, of course, Resident Evil. Oh, do I love Resident Evil. The zombies and Nemesis and Tyrants and stuff. That was me as a young 9-year-old playing Resident Evil. I remember that very well.
Sick. So did you play 4, 5, and 6, where you say those are like your favorite ones, or like the original 3?
No. Okay, I'm not that old. Relax, brother. Jeez. No. The first, I think 6 was the first one I played, but 7 was like the big one for me, right? Like 7, 8, 9, and then it's like I kind of like went back to 6 after that. Like even though 6 was the first one I played, it was like 7, 8, 9, and then just the whole love for the whole series sort of went from there.
Cool. Yeah, dude. I mean, and those were great games to start off with. No, don't worry about the age. I'm at your age too. We're not old, man. We're not old, all right?
No. No, we're not old. We're just old. Yeah.
I mean, to the lot of the young ones that are watching, for sure. But it is what it is. So this next question I got, I think this one's kind of fun for you. What brought you to Dokkan Battle? And I could also say Legends. So double-ended question. Let's start with Dokkan.
So Dokkan, I was already doing YouTube, and I was just doing, I was playing Xenoverse, and I was recording Xenoverse, because, like, you know, I recorded a lot of Final Fantasy videos, Resident Evil, stuff like that when I was first doing YouTube, you know, and then I really like Dragon Ball Z, always. So, like, I recorded some Dragon Ball Z games here and there. I was doing Xenoverse 1, and, you know, I looked up something like how to become Super Saiyan or something like that, right? And takes me to Rhyme's channel, right? Rhyme was the like big Xenoverse guy at the time, and then, you know, I ended up looking up, how do you get like the Big Bang attack in Xenoverse, stuff like that. Again, Rhyme pops up, and then I don't know, like I just somehow like clicked on his Dokkan videos. I think the first Dokkan video I saw was a dual summon Rhyme and D-Free summoning for Int Buhan when he first came out, and I just started watching a lot of Rhyme summon videos, stuff like that, and then I started playing Global Dokkan basically right when AGL Super Vegito came out.
Okay. That's and then when did you start? Because I mean, the first video I ever saw of you, I think it's for a lot of people back then, was you on your couch. Oh, no, not a couch. I think it was a recliner. You were still working at the hospital back then. And that was like the first face reveal. Like, how long after, like, before that did you start making Dokkan videos? It was like 2017, right?
I started making Dokkan videos. Okay, I remember this. My very first Dokkan video I made was about a half hour before the AGL Super Vegito banner dropped, and it was a box showcase. It's my first Dokkan video. Like, people can still look it up. It's on there. It's there on the channel. And then I think the second Dokkan video I ever made was my first summon video for AGL Super Vegito.
Sick, dude, sick. So yeah, no, it's been a long time, huh? I mean, and you've come a long way, dude, and well deserved, of course. And yeah, I know,
I started to gain traction with Dokkan. Like, people sort of found me when LR Goku Black and Zamasu came out on JP in June of 2017, and it was like, oh, I'm not waiting 6 months on Global for this. I'm making a JP account and I'm getting LR Goku Black right now. And that's, playing JP, that's sort of what eventually grew me. Then, I started summoning, like, the second because at the time, no one was, like, streaming when banners went live and stuff like that on JP. Like, I mean, I'm pretty much still the only guy that does it most of the time. So, like, Super Saiyan 3 Broly came out 2 weeks later after LR Goku Black or something like that. And I was streaming, boom, as soon as the banner drops. And then eventually it just, carried on.
Cool, dude. Cool. Yeah, no, I remember that you used to do, like, these crazy summoning, you used to do those streams with, like, a bunch of guys, right? Do you still talk to any of them?
Yeah, like our boy Kabuki, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say Kabuki.
Funny guy.
I remember his name.
Yeah, I still talk to a lot of them. Absolutely.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. No, it's great.
Kabuki has had, he's given me a lot of advice in the background. He's been a very big help to me at many points, as far as YouTube goes, for sure.
Oh, what a cool guy. Yeah, no, and he's doing pretty well on his channel as well. From the last time I checked up on him.
Yeah, like he's made like 60 different channels that have all done good. It's because he really understands YouTube and what makes it work. And, like a lot of the bigger names in the community, Kabuki is sort of in the background helping them out. So,
what a legend, dude. What a legend.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And speaking of legends, I know you dabbed with legends a couple of times. I remember that was like a big excitement, and then that crazy ban wave happened. Unfortunately, do you still play at all?
So Legends, I actually was a day one Legends player, right? Like I was, big into Dokkan. We found out about Legends. It's made from the feedback from Dokkan and stuff like that. So like, when it first dropped, I think there was an APK you could download from it was like Switzerland or some European country or something like that, where like they released it first, like a pre-release or a shadow release or whatever the hell it's called. And like I remember logging into whatever store, and like day one I was on Legends. And then the first anniversary ban wave, I did get hit by that.
Yeah, a lot of
and I did. Yeah. I did I have a new account, and I would hop in every once in a while, right? Like again, Vegito Blue second anniversary, I came back, but I'm too much of a perfectionist. I can't play Legends and then play Dokkan because the way I've got the best box in Dokkan. I'll fist fight anyone who wants to deny that fact. Let's go. But I can't do that in Legends and Dokkan, and then people are like, oh, play Genshin, play Grand Cross. It's like, dude, especially now that link leveling is here in Dokkan, you don't have time for anything else. It takes a week to link level one character to all the way to level 10.
Yeah, and you post about 3 videos every day. On it takes time, man, and especially now with, now we all have to grind links because, unfortunate with Trident and Uni Dokkan.
Hey,
not like you used it much, honestly, and
I have never modded on this account.
No, I know.
Yes, we grind all that shit the hard way because once you start modding like that, there goes the fun. Right, like that's.
I agree.
Yeah, that's. So I've never touched any of that. I did, like to do the Trident early showcases.
Yeah, same here.
That's the thing,
yeah.
Right? Like I never really liked doing that for content on characters really after they were released. It was more so just looking at them before they actually came out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think, dude. I mean, I did the same thing. I think it was the smart. I don't know. I was always worried about maybe getting banned for something like that. So, I mean, you definitely did the smart approach. And doing the befores were obviously very cool because every time you did it, dude, I was watching them. So, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, now it's, we got to wait to people to summon the unit, rainbow them, and do all that, the natural way, I guess.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. All right, man. So, I have another question for you here. So, now, you are part of 59 Gaming. What games can we see you maybe covering in the future? Like maybe the new Resident Evil 8 game, you could get a segment. Do you have any plans or ideas that you want to bring to the channel?
Oh, okay. I mean, if y'all would want to see me do something like that, like Final Fantasy, because we do have Final Fantasy 16 coming up.
Yeah.
I could,
Yeah.
maybe, get a little perfect Final Fantasy VII OG guide or something like that. Listen, I got you. All right. You need that Resident Evil 3 OG speed run. I got you. Okay. We'll put that up.
Okay.
5-9 Gaming. There we go.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool, actually, man. I would watch it in a second. You kidding? That would be pretty fun. All right. I have 2 last questions for you. One, I did mention to you before we got on, and I'm sure everybody's going to wonder about this one. So you don't have to give like an exact dollar amount because I don't think it's even humanly possible in your case. But how much money have you spent on Dokkan in the ballpark range?
See, it's very difficult, right?
Yeah.
Like okay, so like July of December of 2019, I was over 10K just in that month spent, right? Then in April, Gotenks was very unkind to me, and I think I was at maybe like 8K spent for April or something like that. Because I mean, we had Vegeta and Nappa, Dual Dokkan Fest, Gotenks and Buu, and Blue Cow and Goku all in April, right? So very, very busy. Yeah. And then both June and July, I think I was over 10K as well, because June Legends Anniversary. Listen, y'all don't even want to know the amount I spent on equipment rerolls. All right, listen, I'm getting these fools into this equipment reroll, and like, all right, Garesh, we're streaming. Let's stream equipment rerolls. Listen, nothing makes me want to get back into Legends like when I see this dude Garesh post his Z Plus LF Frieza equip on Twitter, and it's like, I want to reroll equips. Like I don't know why. It's the worst system ever, but I loved it so much. I was telling Garesh, listen, you can laugh all you want, but I got my Z Turles Fruit of the Tree of Might equipped. When they drop that new Turles, I'm gonna be happy I got my Z equipped. And then I stopped playing Legends, and they dropped a new Turles. But I think they awakened that Fruit of the Tree of Might equipped though. So the Z didn't even do anything. Oh, and even better, I had my Z Warrior, my Super Warrior equips, Z, ready for Yamcha and Tien and all that. Equipment rerolls is good. Yeah, I got a little off track, but yeah, I spent a lot of money in June, over 10K because of equipment rerolls. And then obviously Blue Goku and Vegeta, whoo! Another 10K in July. So I mean, that's just, like, I don't know. Like, I'd have to really tally it up, but it's high. Hundreds of thousands for sure on Dokkan. Absolutely.
Dude, that's crazy, man. You can buy a house.
Yes. The Dokkan money could buy a house. I mean, that's not wrong.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, man. No, you and the lawyer are both insane. I mean, it shows though, dude. You literally have to probably be great. I don't think anybody could fight you on that. I think you do have the best account. There's no way that you don't.
It's only because, hey, listen, here's why I will take the best account. Because I have the most rainbows. Bam. That's where I will take my W.
Yeah, I mean, that's, and you have
everyone
literally
always
every
goes,
unit.
oh, look out for those Japanese whales. Those Japanese whales are bigger whales than you and Nolar. Where are they? Come, whales, show yourselves. Me and Nolar, we rainbow everything. First banner, like there are no whales bigger than we are the biggest whales. Like if anything, if there's definitely Japanese players over there who rainbow everything like us, but they're not bigger whales than us. I don't know. Are there a lot of Japanese players that rainbowed LR, Blue Goku, and Vegeta and rainbowed their TUR first banner? Come hither, Japanese whales. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's see that TUR, Blue Goku, and Vegeta rainbowed like I got. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen people saying that. I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. You know,
because
only
you know what
game...
it is? It's they see like Calc will put up the screenshot and she has like 5 LR Gohans rainbowed, right? And it's like, I could do that as well. I just bob all my LR Gohans. That's the thing.
Yeah. I've seen your LR bobbing videos, dude. You could probably rainbow each LR in the game with like 5 copies besides like the newer ones.
Yep.
Which is insane. It's insane. But like a lot of people talk about whales in Dokkan, but I think they get misguided, you know, because Fate Grand Order whales is a different story. I would probably say there's more of you in that game than in Dokkan, because Dokkan's so free to play friendly, you know. So I think you're definitely you and Nolar are probably the top 2 spenders. I don't think it goes much higher than that in Dokkan.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like me and Nolar are at the top already. Like there's definitely Japanese whales that do what we do, but they can't be above us because we're rainbowing everything day one, first banner. So
yeah, exactly, dude, 100%. All right, man. So I have one last question for you. So you mentioned that you started uploading videos back in the early 20s, like 2014, 2015. Do you ever miss those days of being a content creator? Because so many guys, right? I go on Twitter, I see some, a lot of guys that I've talked to in the past and stuff like that with their YouTubes are like, dude, I can't wait till the day I blow up. This sucks right now. But to me, I'm like, right now, I kind of enjoy it in a way because I'm able to respond to all my messages. I'm able to respond to all the comments. I'm able to be more engaged with like my community, right? Do you ever kind of miss being able to do that? Because obviously, I can't, dude. You can't. You get like what, thousands of comments per video, 3,000 comments a day. It's
notifications
impossible.
on Twitter, and you can't keep up with everything and have a life, and have like a girlfriend and stuff like that, and then just trying to be that connected to it. It's just, it's tough, right? Like there's just
yeah. So do you ever miss that?
I feel especially bad about Twitter because it's like people. It's like I did 50. I had 50 stones. I got Tech Ultimate Gohan. Like I want to show like Nano and Truth, that I got them and stuff like that, right? And like I wish I could like go through my notifications more and see more of that and like interact with those guys, right? Like yes, I got lucky. I got my first ever Zeno animation, right? Like that type of stuff for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it just it happens with growth, and I think that's something like a lot of small content creators don't understand. It's like, dude, I mean, right now I talk to the same kind of guys that on all my videos, and it's so much fun. Like you kind of build that community, and then once you get to like your state, it's kind of like it gets harder and harder to do that. And like you said, I can't imagine what your notifications on Twitter must look like. I can't imagine what that is. And I think that's good that you mentioned that because you never want people to really like feel hurt, right? It's not like you're not doing it because you don't want to. It's just, dude, it's too much. And I know you've mentioned a bunch of times that you love your fan base, and it's really cool that that you try your best, right? And I think that's ultimately you're doing a great job at it, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure. Well, that's the last question I have for you. Do you have any closing statements or comments you'd like to make?
I had fun. Don't stay free to play in these games, kids. Don't spend money like me. Like, only spend money if you're gonna make like content or something like that. Like that's my recommendation. Stay free to play, or spend money, get your one copy, and then bounce. That's what I would say. Yeah.
No, you don't want to go bankrupt playing gacha games. So thanks for that advice, man. And again, thank you for coming on and taking the time out of your schedule to be on here. And guys, thank you so much for all the support on this channel, man. As of right now, we're almost halfway through 8K, and hopefully by the end of the month, we could maybe get towards that 10, and let's just keep rocking and rolling. Again, we have so much in store for you guys. We definitely have a lot, man. So be on the lookout. You might see Truth come up back soon, hopefully.
Yep. Yeah. I'm around for sure.
Very cool. All right, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.